My sister Janet, which is 27 when she found out she had AIDS. She had been feeling sick and tired for a long time and was developing these sores in her mouth. In fact, at first, the doctors didn't think to testing her for AIDS because she was married and she had a baby. They just assumed it was a virus. After she found out what was wrong, she told people around her that she was suffering from leukemia. Her husband Calvin, who was a carpenter, was the one to make up this lie because he was afraid if people knew the truth that they wouldn't use his services. Then, when my nephew was a year old, they found out that he had AIDS too. And they made up the same story that the baby was suffering from leukemia also. But all this secrecy and living this awful lie started to take a toll on him. Calvin, who was an alcoholic, started to drink again. And Janet felt like she was being cheated out of life. Finally, about a year after she learned she had AIDS, Janet joined the group where she stood up and told everyone the truth. Afterwards, she said she finally felt relieved and relaxed and at ease, and her honesty seemed to relieve her fears too. But for Calvin, well, let's just say her coming out really hit him hard. He drank heavier and heavier and became more and more private and withdrawn. Then, last April, he went into his workshop and shot himself. In a suicide note he left, he said, "I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm tired of running." That is how ashamed he was. My sister Janet died in September, and just 3 weeks later, my nephew died. During the last 4 months of her life, Janet spoke out about AIDS. She wanted people to know more about it and not be afraid of it or the people who carry it. She wanted people to know that AIDS is a disease, not a stigma, something you should run from or cover up for. She wanted people to know that people who have AIDS have a disease and that we should be understanding and give them love. My sister was one hell of a person. I did this video because I wanted people to know my story and also to know that AIDS is something that we should not play with. People should get tested on a daily, especially if they are sexually active, using a condom or if they're not using a condom. So please go get tested today. Thank you. Follow me at Twitter at John Nicolai 2011. Same as my YouTube video. Thank you.